You had an opponent change. Did that change anything in your training, your strategy? Are you a guy who studies tape a lot? Like, how big of an impact did it play in your training?
Well, he's a lot more technical of a fighter, so it changed a little bit, but I'm still gonna go in there and do what I do. You know, I'm a fighter. I like fighting people. I'm gonna go in there and test you everywhere. You know, and I'm not afraid of any aspect of the game: ground, standing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, anything. You know, I train it all to be good at it all. So I have fun when I'm in there.
Coming to Brazil, there are a few different things. Obviously, just the weather, the food, and then the crowd, which is something that's kind of notorious. Is that something that do you take it into consideration? Is it something that bother you, or the opposite?
Not at all. No, man, I've been booed before. It's all good. You can boo me as much as you want. I'm still gonna go in there and do what I do. I'm a fighter at heart. You know, this sport's what I do. I was made for this sport, I feel. So, you know, I'm just gonna do me when I get in there. You know, make you dance with me.
You're a bit of an underdog coming into this, as far as the betting odds go. Does that does that make sense to you?
I don't care.
Do you understand why you don't care?
Like I said, that's all paper. When we touch the mat and that door shuts, that's the truth. You know, like the real me comes out, the real him's gonna come out, and then we'll see who's better at the end of that 15 minutes.
And how do you feel about that, then, the matchup?
Oh, it's cool. You know, I don't care who I fight. As long as they call me to keep coming back and fighting people, I'm happy. You know, that means they like me somewhat. You know, I haven't been, I've been the underdog in every fight so far. So, no stress. Let's go.
Talking about being an underdog, you were an underdog coming in against Alan Joban, and you not only won, you won in a pretty major way. How big was that win for you?
It was just another win, you know, another person that overlooked me, and you know, I actually caught him with my hands like I wanted to. You know, I wanted to knock him out. But I mean, I'm very humble. I'm not going to go in there and say, I'm going to knock you out, I'm going to do this to you. Whatever happens, the first opportunity I see, I'm going to take. You know, it's a fight. Anything can happen. I can get punched in the head and go to sleep. You know, it's okay. It's a fight. I'm expecting for him to hit me. So when he does hit me, you'll see the real me.
But do you put any thought into, okay, so I beat this guy with a big name, and this is going to get me this place, on top 15, or this is something that you don't even...
Nah, whoever you put in front of me, just better be ready.
Yeah.
You know, I'm down I want to climb the ranks, of course. You know, I want the belt eventually, but, you know, I know you got to work your way up. I don't rush the process, trust it. You know, I know you guys they're gonna put me where they need to put me, where they want me to go, so I can't rush it. And I'm not a crap talker. I don't like going out there and being like, oh, I want this guy for this. Yo, throw him in front of me, I'm gonna show you what I can do, you know? That's all it is.
Before this fight came out, the original fight, I mean, came out that you were going to be in this card in Brazil, you were campaigning for a different one. You wanted to be at UFC 207. And shortly after the news of the new matchup broke, was that a negotiation? Did you ever talk about being at 207, or was it an immediate yes when this offer came to you?
I say yes to every fight. Every fight, every fighter, card, whatever. You know, I'm a fighter. I know we don't always get to choose where we're going to go, you know? So, because I'm not the boss, you know, they're the boss. So I listen to them, but when I get in there, you know, I'm going to bring it every time. Whether I'm sick or anything, you know, I'm going to come in there and I'm going to throw down. And you better respect it, because if you don't, you're going to end up like Japan.
So do you put any thought as to how you would like, it seemed like you were just going with the flow as far as everything goes, but did you put any thought into how you would like to win this fight on Saturday, or how do you see it going?
Everybody wants to get a KO, you know. There's nothing more when you hit someone and they just go down and you're like, ah, you want to keep going, you know. But whatever comes, however God wants me to win, I'm going to do it, you know. I'm down, I go in there, and like I said, I fight every time. Be ready, because I'm ready every time. That's all I know.
And a bonus can't hurt, right?
Bonuses are bonuses, you know. That's the good thing, you know. They signed me for another 3 fights, so let's see if I can get 3 more. I'm going for the bonus every time. I try to be a spectacular fighter. Like I said when I fought Joban, I'm going to give you something spectacular, because I'm a different human, you know. I go in there and I look for finishes. I'm not in there trying to, oh, pitter patter. You know, I'm touching you and I'm testing you. I'm seeing what's open, and I'm going for it. You know, I put everything on the line every time. That's why I am who I am. You know, I don't try to play it safe oh, let's go all 3 rounds, you know? The second you mess up, I try to find it, and I'm going to try to take that opportunity, so.
And still you keep winning. Is it something that weighs on you? Like, you said it yourself, like it could be you at the other end of the knockout. So
oh yeah, definitely.
The thought of the loss does not...
Nah, man, we're fighting. You lock 2 people in, one of us got to come out. You know, so I know there's a possibility of me losing every fight, but I don't dwell on it. You know, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm scared. No, man, I'm a fighter. I go in there, my heart's going to be on my sleeve every time. I'm ready to bang it out. And if I have to take a couple punches to get a W, then, well, man, I guess I got to take them.
So, Leslie, obviously you're just going with it and you're rushing the process, but is there anything, a matchup or like you had with 207 that you would like to fight in the same card as GSP, or a desire that you have should you win this fight moving forward, or something that you would want to ask for?
It would be really cool to welcome St. Pierre back to the welterweights. You know, that would be really cool. You know, that my life, we have St. Pierre all over my gym. Every time I'm working out, I'm looking at him on posters. I want to be him. I want that light, and I want to take it from him. But, you know, like I said, I got to work up to there, so I'm just going to get in there. Right now, Luque is my opponent, and we're going to give everybody a good show. I know that because he's down to fight just like me. And we're going to get in there, we're going to throw hands, and we're going to just do it. And this is in me. I'm a fighter at heart, you know, so it doesn't matter who they put there. You're going to get the hybrid every time, you know. It's going to be fun. That's all I know. You know, something cool is going to happen. Every time I try to do something exciting. You know, I try to bring the fire, you know. I'm excited, you know, I have fun. But once I get in there, I can put the switch on and change my whole personality. So, you know, I'm down to have fun. Give me the better fights you give me, the better me you're going to get. So, you know, I'm down.
So you were happy when they gave you the same?
Oh yeah, you know, I got an opponent. I'm happy, you know. I was down with Chagas too. He was gonna be a good fight, you know. But they gave me. He got hurt. Unfortunately, he broke his foot. You know, we train hard in the sport. You know, every time an opponent gets hurt, it's like, dang, please find me someone else. Don't take me off the card. And I'm so glad that he stepped up, because I'm not saying he's afraid at all. I'm not saying he's a lesser of an opponent. He's a fighter, just like I'm a fighter, and we're both gonna go in there and we're gonna fight, man. It's gonna be awesome, and hopefully we can both put a good show on and get a bonus.